Hey folks, Fernando here, and the greatest news ever, Elon Musk just saved free speech by buying Twitter for $44 billion of your money. I guess that's something a lot of people don't quite get. But yeah, this is on the news right now. Let that sink in. Elon Musk walks into the headquarters with an actual sink. That is pretty funny. We have to give him that. But yeah, before I go on with the video, and I don't want to forget this, this is Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, live with Pablo Ortiz. I've had Pablo before. He's an economist. He's very in tune with the economic crisis that we're all seeing all over the world. And he did a fantastic presentation for my Spanish channel. Yes, I do have a Spanish channel. You can look it up there in the description as well. It was so good that I asked him, look, Pablo, please translate this to English, and let's do this again next weekend in my English channel. So if you want to prepare for what's happening right now, what's going on, and what's likely to end up happening in the future, given everything we already know, don't miss that live stream. This is Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, if you want to learn more and prepare for an economic collapse or an economic crisis, yes, of course, my book, Surviving the Economic Collapse, is specifically about that. I always suggest combining that with street survival skills, with a practical aspect. So this is my experience, mostly what I learned through my experience in Argentina with the actual economic collapse, having gone through that. This is the practical skills I've acquired over the years, and I think you can benefit from as well. So yeah, all of that in the description there, links to Amazon below. Yeah, the Pablo thing will be very good. I honestly loved the way he presented things, and it was very orderly, very well organized. That's one of the things he does very well. I'm a little bit more of all over the place, just like my channel. So he helps structure things in a much more, easy to digest manner. Going back to the Elon Musk thing, guys, let me know what you honestly think in the comments below. So some people are thinking this is the greatest thing ever, that Elon Musk just saved free speech by buying Twitter. I don't know. Honestly, I get it that the richest African American buying Twitter is a big deal, and I get it that he is making certain changes that some of us would really appreciate. This woman here, Vijaya Gadi, was maybe, I don't know of any other person that, if you tell me that this is actually an alien with a human suit and she just removes his mask and goes, yes, she is one of the most cold-hearted, awful people I can think of, in the way in which she defends some of the more perverse agenda she stood by and applied in Twitter. Now, is she the only responsible for? No, she's yet another employee of this, yet another cog of this machine. Yes, she is a multi-millionaire. She made a massive fortune doing a very dirty job, but she's not the only one. And the people that really run things, well, they keep on running things as always. So yeah, he walked into Twitter headquarters. Yeah, that was funny. That was actually, it's also interesting. It's funny, and I'm not the only one that thinks it's funny. Look who else thinks this is pretty funny.
Just so that he could tweet. This is real. Speaking of stranger things, Elon Musk is in the news. Elon Musk is close to buying Twitter, and yesterday he walked into their headquarters carrying a sink just so that he could tweet. This is real. Entering Twitter HQ, let that sink in.
Yeah, we laugh.
Yeah, that pun cost him $44 billion. Worth it? I think so.
Yeah, that's all Jimmy. He's so funny. Yes, he's not at all part of the social engineering and mentally manipulating people into awful things. No, of course not. He's just a super funny guy. I love him. I honestly love Jimmy. He's great. But seriously.
So we know Musk fired the Twitter CEO, Parag Agrawal, and Twitter's Chief Financial Officer, Ned Siegel, after the deal closed. So it was not immediately clear who would step into those top positions. Musk completed the deal a day before a court...
Okay, so you get the picture. I usually check AR-15 when I want to have an idea of what the conservative, right-wing, kind of more like-minded people think. And of course, even among right-wing, conservative, like-minded people, there's quite a bit of division usually in certain topics, right? We tend to agree on some things. We tend to not agree on some others. And the opinion here is, I don't know, a lot of people are happy. On a more broad scale, you can definitely see how the left is losing their minds. Oh, we will not be able to post all of our LGBT propaganda. Really? Won't you? Is Elon Musk looking to stop that? I don't think he will. Honestly, I don't think he will. And he can just say it's free speech. And we like free speech, don't we? Well, yes, we do. I don't like a crime and perversion against children, though. So if Twitter is still allowed to be used as a platform for things that are not only immoral but also mostly illegal until kind of recently, especially with the woke agenda against children, is that free speech? Or is that grooming kids? Will he allow that to continue or not? I mean, he will let Trump in on Monday, so that's good. A lot of people are super celebrating that. Yeah, it personally doesn't change me at all. I mean, I can't say I give much of a damn about Trump posting on Twitter or not. I think it was terrible when he was not allowed to post anymore as a standing president of the United States. And this woman was the one that took the blunt, trauma for that decision. I don't think she was the only one that made that decision specifically, right? But I don't know exactly what he's doing from now on, right? I can't say. I think that more conservative minds will be allowed to express their ideas in Twitter from now on. So that's why a lot of people are celebrating that. While at the same time, half of the world and half of America that's, brainwashed by the woke leftist agenda is crying their eye out, thinking, oh, we lost Twitter now. Well, maybe you didn't lose much at all. Maybe it's becoming yet another battleground for people to fight and create even more of a polarized society than we already have. What I do know is this. What I do know is that as much as some adore Elon Musk, because he makes spaceships. I like spaceships as well. I actually have a tiny little one here on the background that I finished putting together a few days ago. The little Razor Crest from the Mandalorian, right? I like spaceships as well. Now, even though I like spaceships and I love the idea of going to Mars, I completely understand where that money is coming from, guys. Don't you? The green energy subsidies and monies, siphoned from everyone so as to save the world, going straight into Elon Musk's pockets because he makes green, super efficient electric cars that don't pollute the planet, even though they pollute the planet more than the diesel vehicles, like an old diesel car that I have, which is polluting the planet a lot less than any of this bullshit. And people, very smart, intelligent, genius level people like Kamala Harris point out that yes, diesel cars are bad. Electric cars, electric trucks, good. Yeah. Anyway, that's where the money is coming from. So it's the U.S. government that made this man a billionaire. And it's the U.S. government and the U.S. military and the Pentagon that is working with Elon Musk. If you thought that he was sending internet to Ukraine out of the kindness of his heart, yeah, that was not really the truth. It was financed by the Pentagon, entirely financed by the Pentagon. I think that they claimed, this is a claim, that 15% was not. Who really knows? How do you exactly know? What I do know for sure, and what you need to understand for sure, is that this man, as funny as he can be at times, as much as we can agree with him at times on some of the things he says, and that's entirely the case. I will never argue against that. Many things that he says, like with a lot of other people, many of the things Tucker Carlson says, I agree with him as well. The thing is, there's a lot here that has a certain interest that you cannot be blind. The idea that this man is as rich as it is because of your money, because of the money of everyone that is being directed from the U.S. government, from the deep state, whatever you want to call it, the people that run the U.S. government at the end of the day, maybe, and going straight into him, he's the one that just bought Twitter. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I honestly like to know the opinion of the people that follow me here in my channel. See you on the next one, guys. Remember, Sunday, 3 p.m. with Pablo. You definitely don't want to miss that one. See you next time. Take care.